Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Friday First Cut series. I am Nidhi Manchanda, a certified financial planner and head of training and development at Fintu, earlier known as Financial Hospital. In current COVID times, people have realized that it is very important that one should have a health insurance plan. But health insurance plans are usually very complex product. Do you also get confused as in to which insurance product to buy? If yes, you are not alone because there are so many different types of health insurance plans available in the market that one gets confused as in which product is best for them. So, in today's video, we will understand different types of health insurance products available in the market. So, broadly, if we talk about in health insurance industry, there are two different types of products. The first one is indemnity based products and second one is benefit based plans. Now let us first understand what are indemnity plans. I'll explain this with the help of an example. Say Mr. Gupta has an indemnity based health insurance plan with a sum insured of around 15 lakhs and he got hospitalized because of some illness and the entire bill came to around 7 lakhs. So in this case, insurance company will settle the claim of just 7 lakh rupees and not the entire 15 lakh rupees which is the sum insured in the policy. This means that these plans give you a benefit equal to the amount of expense in the hospital. Examples of such plans are comprehensive health insurance cover, which is the most common cover under health insurance plans, and this could be either an individual cover or a family floater cover. In individual health cover, you insure each and every member of your family separately. For example, you take a cover of 5 lakh rupees each for each member of the family. On the other hand, if we talk about family floater cover, it works like a joint account. Let's say you have covered the 4 members of the family under family floater cover with a sum insured of 5 lakhs. So this 5 lakhs is applicable to all the 4 members of the family. So in case one of the person get admitted into the hospital and utilizes let's say 3 lakh rupees out of those 5 lakhs. So now the remaining balance is only 2 lakhs which is available for the rest of the family members or also for this family member if he gets hospitalized again. So as in when you keep on using certain amount, the sum insured balance keeps on reducing for that particular year. So that is why we can say it works like a joint account. In family floater cover, one can insure either husband and wife or husband, wife and one child or husband, wife and 2 children. So this is how you can get a family floater cover. You can also get a family floater cover for your parents where both your parents can be covered under a single policy. The major advantage of family floater cover is that it is cost effective because the premium would be much lesser than having an individual covers for each family member. On the other hand, there is a disadvantage also. Like in current COVID times, if one family member gets COVID, most of the other family members are also at very high risk of getting COVID. So if all the family members get admitted to the hospital at the same time, then family floater cover will fall short. So that's a biggest disadvantage of having a family floater cover. Please note that comprehensive health insurance cover, whether individual or family floater, is a must-have product for each and every one of you because it has wide coverage. Second, we will talk about Corona Kavach cover. Now, it is also an indemnity-based plan which specifically covers COVID-related claims. You can choose a cover of 50,000 to 5 lakh rupees. And the tenure of these covers ranges from 3.5 months, 6.5 months or 9.5 months. Now that we have discussed indemnity plans, now also understand which one is recommended for you. Now I would suggest that everyone should have a comprehensive health insurance cover without any doubt. That's the first priority. This is because it also covers your COVID related claims. And you can have an individual cover or a family floater cover, but it is recommended that you go for individual cover for better coverage. But even if you are going for a family floater cover, it is suitable for those people who are young and they have younger kids. So basically a younger family can go for a family floater cover. But apart from that, I would suggest that go for individual covers and go for a comprehensive cover. If you you already have a comprehensive health insurance cover for yourself, the next step could be to get a Corona Kavach cover for better coverage on COVID related claims, because Corona Kavach will also cover expenses on PP kits, masks, gloves, etc., which are usually not covered in your comprehensive health insurance cover. But in case you do not have a comprehensive cover, then do not consider Corona Kavach cover as a substitute for it. Your main priority should be getting a comprehensive health insurance cover, and Corona Kavach can only be considered as an add-on cover at a nominal premium. Second type of health insurance plans are benefit plans. Now these are the plans which pay a fixed amount irrespective of what the actual expenses are. So you just need to provide a doctor certificate that you are diagnosed with a certain illness, and the entire sum insured will be credited to your bank account. One of the example of a benefit plan is critical illness plan. Now these are the plans which covers 18 to 19 major critical illnesses, including a illness related to heart or kidney or cancer. So once a person is diagnosed with any of these critical illnesses, he just have to prove with a doctor certificate that this particular illness has been diagnosed, and the insurance company will release the entire sum insured. Now these critical illness plans are very important, and the major advantage here is, irrespective of what your expenses are, they can utilize that amount in other areas as well which are not covered in a health insurance plan. For example, because of a critical illness, if there is a loss of pay or your income reduces, then this can also act as a buffer for that. Another example of a benefit plan is Corona Rakshak plan. It is a single premium health insurance plan which will pay 100% of the sum insured once the policy holder is tested positive for COVID-19. Sum insured here ranges from 50,000 to 2.5 lakhs, and the tenure is again short term, which is 3.5 months, 6.5 months or 9.5 months. Now that we are aware of indemnity plans as well as benefit plans, let us now understand that which plan you should go for. Like I said earlier also, comprehensive health insurance plan is a must have for everyone. So that is your first priority. Once you have that, the second which you can look out for is having a critical illness plan. Now in critical illness plan also there are different types of plans. One which covers majority of major illnesses, and there are certain specific illness plans also. I would recommend, in order to get a wider coverage, you should go for a comprehensive critical illness plans where most of the big critical illnesses are covered. Corona specific covers can only be considered as an add-on. Suppose you already have a health insurance cover but the amount of cover is not adequate. In that case, what should you do? It is recommended to go for top-up plans to enhance the cover. Now let us understand how top-up plans work. Let's say a person has a health insurance cover of rupees 5 lakhs. Now this 5 lakhs is not sufficient and he wants to enhance the cover. In this case, one option is that he gets another cover of say 15 lakh rupees. But instead of getting another cover of 15 lakh rupees, a person should go for a top-up plan of 15 lakhs. Now if he goes for a top-up plan for 15 lakhs, it will be very cost effective, because then top-up plan will have a deductible limit. Now what is this deductible limit? You should always go for a deductible which is equal to your base plan. Now in this case, this person had a cover of 5 lakh rupees. So you consider 5 lakh rupees as a deductible in your top-up policy. Now what will happen, that top-up policy will come into force only when the first 5 lakhs is being utilized under the base policy. And that is why top-up policies have a lower premium, because that insurance company will know that you will not claim for any amount until and unless the first 5 lakhs has been already used. So only if your claim amount exceeds 5 lakh rupees, let's say your claim amount is around 8 lakhs. So you will utilize 5 lakhs from your base policy, and the deficient amount, which is another 3 lakhs, will be utilized from the top-up policy. So this way you will have enhanced cover and your premium outgo will also be very less. An important tip here would be, when you are going for a top-up plan, you look out for a top-up plan which takes into account the aggregate claims during the year and not just a single claim. As a last step, it is also recommended that you go for only those health insurance plans of those company which has a higher claim settlement ratio. And when I say higher claim settlement ratio, you should look for companies which has a ratio of 97% or above. I hope all the confusion related to different health insurance plan is now clear and you're also aware of how to select the right insurance product for yourself. If you have any further query, feel free to get in touch with our team of finance experts who will be more than happy to guide you further. For more such videos, do subscribe to our channel.